Do 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 do. All right, my viewers, and welcome to Tibbs TV. We're gonna play some Watch Dogs 2, and potentially respond to toxic comments. Depends on what I decide to do myself. These streams will be limited to an hour and a half each time. Maybe an hour 40 if I feel generous. Give me a second. I'm kind of fine-tuning the scrumptious details here. I guess we'll copy. Episode 4. Hold on, I'm going to take a moment here. I'm going to fine-tune the actual chat log. Okay, changes have been saved. Actually, you know what? Yeah, better idea. We'll go to 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Actually, won't do that one. We're going to go to Edit, go to Description. We're going to replace all, and then flip that over there and update videos. I understand the implications of this action. Please update. Hey! George Droid says, "I watching you, John. Congratulations. That's so awesome." D-Chat says, "Heard German here. I'm watching too, Robo-Walk." So apparently trolls really want my attention this week. I noticed a dirty trick that they were doing to try and get us flagged. Guys, I know exactly what's going on. D-Chat, I know exactly what's going on. I know exactly what's going on, and I confirm it. By the way, if you guys like this video, feel free to drop a like and or subscribe. I'm going to drop a like in the video because I'm proud of my content. And plus, it got us this far. So I know what's going on with the trolls. I know why they're doing what they're doing. Earlier today, probably the first stream we did today, which was probably Watch Dogs episode 5 or 6 or something. We've done a lot of streams since then. We're doing these hour-and-a-half streams because it's better format, plus it helps me understand my analytics better. And it turns out these videos get a lot of views. If you can get more views per video, think about it. Just really think about it. More views per video, more videos equals more growth, and more growth equals capitalism. So I understand exactly what I'm doing with my content. And at the beginning of this day of streaming that we had, and tomorrow we will be doing the same thing. I did not see why not. I made the announcement that we hit we hit monetization. We now have ad revenue that we can put ads on our videos, which, by the way, no troll has successfully been able to do that. They say they have, but let's be honest here. The way they go about things is clear that they have not. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm betting that I'm right. So we announced that we have ad revenue on our videos now. We can actually post a stream, click on the stream, pick a spot for an ad, and you guys watch the video, and oh, there's the ad. You know what I mean? This is great. This is awesome because this means that I can get paid by YouTube, and YouTube is now a job. And all of a sudden, slowly but surely, all the trolls started seeping in, unable to control themselves because the anger is so obvious at this point. And they come in here. First thing they do is try to bring up a bunch of pedo shit. Then they were making fun of my weight. Then they were saying how all my subs were bought. These are all things they did in one day. Just because I turn on subscribers only mode. Oh, hold on. I almost forgot. Thank you to the universe for reminding me. What I basically do is, never mind. It's already been done somehow. I don't remember doing it, but it was done. Basically, I turn on subscribers only mode, and then I make it so you can comment right away. The reason why is if you have to if you are going to comment something rude or nasty or something of a bullying nature, which is what trolls often do, you have to subscribe to do so. That means the subs are not bought. They are real. You had to be one of them in order to be a dick, and the amount of people being dicks is unbelievable. Now, on our last video, episode 9, which is not up right now, it is private for a lot of reasons. It will be back up within the next day or two. Because it's simply making this square blur on the side of the screen, and that's it, right? That's why I sub, spam, and then unsub. See? You're a smart one. You can at least admit that you're a douchebag. So, the last video, they found a crafty trick. On PlayStation 5, what happens is when you comment... On PlayStation 5, when you comment, it shows your profile picture too, and they decided to put a bunch of dick pics as profile pictures. And one of them was a black guy taking it up the rear end. So obviously, this would be against YouTube's terms of service security guidelines to have up. So I have to private the video, create this rectangular blur for the entire side of the screen, and censor that content out. Simple fix, really, because there's no audio or nothing. See that person right there, their profile picture is a dick pic in a woman's face. Obviously, I'm assuming it's a woman. I could be wrong. I could give less of a shit, right? That picture would normally pop up on the screen. Is it popping up on the screen still? Can someone comment? I could have sworn I fixed the shit. Nothing? Okay. I thought, for a second there, I thought they were still popping up. I was going to say. So here's the deal. N-word boy and the trolls are apparently enraged. And when I say enraged, I mean they are more pissed off than I've ever seen them ever before. Because not only do we have memberships, but now, let's say our community doesn't feel like paying for memberships. Fuck you then. Because now YouTube will pay us regardless. Obviously, this would bother them because the trolls are a bunch of radical left extremists who target families and defend pedophiles because they've also identified themselves as members of Antifa. Guess what, bitch? I'm about to get nasty with you guys because you know those videos you didn't want out there? You picked a hell of a time to come back here and treat me like shit. You want me to be your punching bag? Well, let's play. Because starting tomorrow, I'm going to start launching these videos one by one. I'm going to start with N-word boy's video, by the way. Ooh, that's going to sting. See, the problem is, N-word boy is not only going to have that video out there for the first time in probably a year. Should have just left me the fuck alone, bitch. But now I'm also going to get paid for it. Win. Motherfucking win. This is not an April Fool's Day joke, by the way. I don't really do April Fool's Day jokes. I don't really like lying. You know what I mean? It doesn't really sit well with me. And unfortunately, that makes April Fool's Day jokes kind of hard to do. But think about it, if you will. You guys come in here acting like a bunch of weirdos. Oh, Tibbs raped me. When the fuck do I have the time? I mean that seriously. I'm on here streaming so much trying to get my watch hours up. You know everyone that's here because Winter and me are the only ones here, obviously. When do I have time? And also, why isn't there more information about this? Like, there should be chat logs of how we met up, where we met up at, the details, the DNA test especially. I mean, if I raped somebody, don't you think I'd be in jail by now? Like, you don't really get away with that. You know what I mean? Cops are really, really serious about rape stuff, obviously. Because they kind of have to be, because otherwise they look really bad. So I'm sitting here, when do I have the time to rape anybody? You're all in here, you're just all fucking mad because I fucking got monetization now. This is how trolls retaliate. They're like, oh no! No! God, there's been a disturbance in the fucking force! Oh god, no! Tibbs is a fucking monetized by YouTube! Oh no! Son of a fucking bitch! Why now? God, no! No! He was supposed to be ours to torment forever! Now he's gonna be fucking... Tibbs is gonna be on his high horse forever now! He's gonna feel like a goddamn god! You bet your fucking ass I'm gonna feel like a god. I feel great. And by the way, after that happened, I felt great. And trolls are like, we're gonna go in there and try to make his day a living hell. Yes, I'm gonna remember things. I'm still gonna vent about the past. But there's a part of me deep down inside that you all don't want to fuck with. Because if you fuck with that part of me, knowing it's in there, I'm not gonna kill anybody. I have no need to. I want to watch you suffer with what you have done. And all I have to do, Moist Critical could see this and imagine the things that he would say about you all. JJJ, Jack's Films. Imagine what he would say. They've already specified they're not okay with these people. But imagine these big YouTubers also then acknowledge Tibbs as the guy that they could not kill or get rid of. Cancel culture. Tibbs TV is the most canceled person alive. And they still can't get the job done. No matter what they do, Tibbs has been ready. Imagine what happens when I put this in front of an audience the size of Oompa's audience. Or Turkey Tom. You know, those are million sub people. They have millions of subs. Multi-millions, mind you. What happens when I put this on an audience of that scale? All I have to do is keep bringing attention to it. I could just keep feeding the trolls, control my frustrations, knowing that what the outcome will be, get paid for it because trolls would be pushing my revenue through. They would ultimately be giving me revenue. And then what? Can you spell it? Because I can. Cooked. Cooked. They are fucking cooked. And it'd be two birds, one stone, unlike last time. Last time we did this, and the trolls might remember this. I know N-word Boy still fucking, he still sits there and reminisces about how bad this was. Tibbs did it for free. And the attention Tibbs got... Oh my God, what would that one say? You know what? I don't even care. They deserved it. So, the ban, obviously. Whatever else they said, potentially that as well. So, here's the deal, right? Instead of putting out these videos and raking in the revenue for free, I'd be getting paid by YouTube this time. We know all the rules. We know how the platform works. We know the community guideline stuff. We know what you're allowed to show, what you're not allowed to show. We know about the privacy of port attempts. We know about all the dirty tricks that the trolls use. We know all of it. We're a dangerous weapon now. We are a lethal weapon. All you have to do is put the bullet in the chamber and cock it back. That's it. And then we are ready to fire. So why not just let it roll? Why not feed into that dark side of myself that wants payback, knowing that if I'm getting paid for it, and here's the scary part, here's the part that N-word Boy is probably losing his fucking shit over, because mind you, that is the only person that came in this chat acting like a bitch. The only fucking person, right? So, and you're getting banned by our moderators for a reason. Maybe learn from mistakes, then try to be better. You know what I mean? So N-word Boy knows that when you get monetized on YouTube, your subs and your views start to go up because YouTube says they're not allowed to play favorites, but they do. When you get monetized on YouTube, when you get memberships and things like that, we had no viewers, and then we had a bunch. When did we get a bunch? Well, it happens to be right around the time we hit memberships. Cherry Popper, one such example. Harper, another example. I mean, let's be honest here. Most of our major viewership came after memberships. Before that, it was just D-Chat and me and Namcap. So, not trying to be an asshole here, but that means we'll be able to push this even farther now. For free. Because I'm not having to pay anything. YouTube is doing all that for me. So, here's the deal. I think tomorrow I'm going to start drip feeding these videos into the open, knowing that if this channel is monetized, they'll go a lot farther. And then what's N-word Boy going to do? Cry about it? Boo hoo, wah, you're a rapist because I got caught being a weirdo. Yeah, that's right, Emmer boy, you got caught being a weirdo, so you like to call me names. That's not how that works, retard. That's not how that works. That being said, if you do come in here acting like a victim, you'll be thrown the fuck out. You don't give a shit? I respect you. Although your name is questionable. Um, because I expect people to not give a shit. Or a Shiite. A Shiite. I don't think that person knows how to spell the word shit, though, to be fair. Not that they give a shit. Let's see what that second comment was. You raped me. Good. I hope it hurt. It's a 30-year-old man, okay? Not like anyone gives a shit about trolls' feelings. Um, so, while everybody's in here calling me a rapist under thousands of accounts, by the way, retard. And it's one retard I've noticed under a plethora of accounts. If you're going to call me a rapist, you don't do it in my chats, you fucking retard. Look at every person that put out a predator. Every single person, okay? And look how they did it. They showed the chat logs to their communities, and then they went to the police, and then they fucked over the predator. You don't come to my chats, spam it with a picture of you sitting next to a dick in your profile picture. You deserved to get raped with a profile picture like that. Then again, you aren't who you claim, are you? So, like, not to be an edgelord, not to be a jerk, but honestly, with a profile picture like that, you had it coming, bitch. Maybe you shouldn't have put out as much. Maybe you shouldn't have let him on. Whoever this fucking person is that raped you in real life. Because at this point, when the fuck did I have the time? Fucking, where are you from? You think I'm the woman in the PFP, LOL? I don't even know who the fuck you are. Fucking, no. I'm assuming it's a fucking a person you guys target. That's usually how it works, right? They target somebody and they make that the profile picture for like ever after that. I wouldn't be surprised if it was my face in the picture next. Like, it wouldn't surprise me because anytime they have a beef with somebody, they like make their entire identity that person, which is hilarious because if you hate somebody, you shouldn't want to be inside them this much. No, I'm serious. That would make sense. Like, if you hate me, you shouldn't want to be me. And 95% of the profile pictures revolving around the people who hate my guts are pictures and names that are relevant to mine. Trolls are literally trying to become me, which is sad because they hate my guts, which means they hate themselves, which in turn means that their issues are beyond fixing. Let's be honest here. I mean, that's that self-projecting hatred that D-Chat was mentioning at one point. I mean, seriously. I'm not even fucking kidding. They come in here, they're pretending to be me nonstop, and that they hate my guts. What kind of fucking jackassery is that? By the way, D-Chat is asleep right now doing that. This man is sleep banning. I've never before in my life seen this shit because he mentioned he was tired, he was going to bed. I'm like, this guy he is doing this in his fucking sleep. There's no troll that is safe at this point. Okay. And the fact that you are still trying to accuse me of rape under yet another name. How many names has it been? Adriana, Sammy, Morgan, Emma. There was like 15,000 on the stream before this. Who the fuck are you? You can't come up with this many different names and expect people to take you seriously. If you're going to accuse somebody of rape, which, by the way, is a pretty hefty accusation, you would think now it's, what's it now? Maria? This is yet another name. It's the same exact comments, too. I'm sorry. What if you were raped, you should have an identity. That way we know who was raped. This is funny as hell to me. Like, this person should get raped, then we can fix the problem, right? It's schizo post, copy pasta. That's literally what it feels like. Like, I'm sitting here, This shit is kind of keeping me up. Really? Is it? Are you okay with that? I mean, I don't want to keep you up if you need the rest, man. But like, I'm sitting here. This person has 11 different names by far. So it's at least 11 different names so far. And they keep coming back under alt accounts, spam the same comment. We get it. You think that I raped you. A, when the fuck did I have the time? Because I'm always on YouTube. And number two, like literally capital deuce here. What is your name? If I raped you, you should not be 11 different names. 12 names, actually. 13 now. Megan this time. So, like, if I raped you, you should have one fucking name. You've already ruined it, okay? 13 names, we already know you're full of shit. And this is exactly how I win in an argument like this. But, like, honestly, why all the different names? Unless you don't want people to take you seriously, and then why the fuck would he care? And that's why he keeps banning you. Bitch. You stupid, retarded bitch. No wonder you got raped. Because you're a fucking idiot. I'm assuming that's how that works. I don't fucking know. Alright, let's do submissions. What are we doing here? We're going this way. I don't even know what to do with that. It's like, use one name. One. And that way it's more believable. I should not be helping these people build a better lie. But if we're going to do this, we're going to do this right, okay? Pick a name. You know what? I will play along, okay? Pick a name. Tell us your name that you want to be. Say, on your next comment, the same thing you spammed, but this time start off with, my name is, have the name, and then put the comment. That way we can take you seriously, at least somewhat. And then I will play along. I will pretend that I raped you. And then we'll sell your fucking lie. I don't know why. I just feel entertained by this. Okay? Like, no one's going to believe it anyway at this point. So it's not like it matters. Yes, I raped... What's your name? And it felt good sliding it inside. Grape corn. I'm just sitting here like, I don't fucking know what to do with it.
Nice work on the billboard. We wanted a reaction, we got a reaction.
Yeah?
We got an email between Thrust and his cronies. He's seriously pissed. He's trying to pass a law against groups with the capability of revealing proprietary directives and actions. That's us.
Sure sounds like something
just so you all know, that audio would not work at a core log, because I've already admitted that was a lie. We shouldn't sell something, call it grape corn. We should sell something, call it grape corn. Like calm nuts, but with raisins. I'm Elizabeth. Okay, so now they're Elizabeth, but their name is Mary. Can't take it seriously.
Just don't sell that one.
This is exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Her name, hi, I'm Elizabeth, but their account name says Mary. Like, can you at least line it up so it makes sense? By the way, if you guys can't tell, I'm trolling the bitch right now because I'm getting a response.
Worst time ever, really.
Yeah.
Oh god, the fuck.
They've increased
Could
security
you like
by
this
the
time?
way.
Hold on. This time, when you put the name in the comment, make sure it's the same name as the actual account. That way we can actually take it seriously. Because I mean, I want to give you the win there, but I can't. Because if your name is Elizabeth, it should say Elizabeth on your account. You know what I mean? So do Elizabeth in your account and then be Elizabeth in the comment. You already said Elizabeth. You gotta stick with that one now. And then when you're Elizabeth in the comment and the account, then we'll be able to play along and have this role play go on. This is disgusting.
They've increased security because of that, by the way.
Well,
Soon
that's
you'll
just
be an
great
embryo
news.
and Tibbs fucked your mother with you in the womb.
Sorry about that.
I think I actually fucked this person's mom, so that's probably why they're complaining. White Girl 13. How many girls that have been raped do you know named White Girl, bruh? You're a dude.
Yeah.
White Girl 13 is a dude. How do I know? Don't ask. I just know. Fucking there's a part of me that just knows. Because I feel like I've seen this person before, actually. Question. Why is White Girl 13 a dude? And why are they pretending to be a White Girl 13? A 13-year-old white girl. Also, why is it constantly them pretending to be a white girl that is 13?
Lights fucked up. The regular lights.
Someone get this kid out!
Control, we have a possible target in your area.
It's a dead sec. Send more cars.
Oh Oh, como se dice? Los tacos, los piñatas. Los buenos días. Buenos días. Buenos días. Buenos días. Oh, there we go. Look for that. Oh, say, can you see by the tacos I ate last night and the chocolate thunder bitches? Okay, Mexicans that ruined music for us all. I didn't ruin music, they actually gave us flavor. That's not flavor, that's cheese dip. Just saying random things now to spice up the audience. Oh shit. Alright, we're good. See, that might be why they think you did it. They were all called John because they were all John. They were whores. So they were whores, is what I'm hearing. Well, we didn't need that computer, clearly. We're gonna have to kill everybody. This wouldn't be the first time. Feels like the first time. Dun 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 dun. Whoa. Whoa. Son of a bitch. Whoa.
You don't scare me.
The strong Nord woman has fallen. Alright. Maybe now we can get this job freaking done. What if these are just a bunch of whores? I have banged a lot of whores, but I don't think it was quite rape. They're like, now that we know that you're famous, we want some of that money. Fucking. Is that what it is? It's like now they have members monetization and getting paid. They're like, I want some of that money. I was raped. Like fucking loser. Get a job, asshole.
We'll
Or
record
get
all her
monetized yourself.
conversations. We'll get everything she says.
Honestly, get a job or get monetized yourself. Don't be
Head
ripping
over to
off
the
mine.
server room and install the
It's like,
back door.
Way ahead of you.
Oh,
Just a quick reminder
I
to
want
all
to get
fighters.
monetized
The
too.
projects we work on need to be kept super secret, right?
I
We
can't
all know that.
do a
So
perverted
anybody
sound.
asking about what we're up to, even by family members or best friends, can't be told anything. Not even that you can't tell them. Just say, I don't like to talk about work, and change the subject to sports or something. Even if they keep asking. Thanks, everyone.
I already have jobs making accounts for others. See? You know exactly how it is. Making accounts for all the prostitutes that are angry that I have a job now. Still, it still sounds like you're bitching about it. Let's see. We gotta find a way to the basement. I think. Wait, if your job is to make accounts for others, doesn't that mean that they're all fake? Thank you. Thank you for proving that true. She's angry. I'm so scared of Tibbs and his many threats. He rapes me daily. He's my... Why did a guy named Raoul say that same exact comment? Like, exactly to a T. It's because this is a dude and they're just trying to get attention. I see how it is. Let's see, let's go down here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm bored now. They're all real made for victim sexual use. Well, if it's sexual use, we don't do that here, sir. Also, it's clear that it was just you because at the end of the day... Oh, hold on, we gotta unhack this now. We gotta find where the blue's at. Okay, there we go. Ah, shit. Fuck. Alright, there we go. Choco sauce. Shit. I'm sorry, Lauren or Catholic or whatever the fuck your name was. I forgot to give a crap. What were you talking about? I'm kind of like distracted here. All right, I just unlock this one. Huh. Okay. And then, son of a bunion's tit. I guess we'll do this. Okay. And then... Jesus Christ. Really gotta mix up the rafters here. I guess we'll do this one. Okay. Do that line up. Okie dokie. You can put that line up. Fuck nuggets. There we go. We got it. Alright, I'll go check out. I'll check it out. LMAO project. LMAO projecting D channel. You kind you have, LOL. Who said that? What's he talking about? Isn't there a guy named Oatmeal that's part of the weirdo group too? What kind of name is fucking Oatmeal? Anyway. Feel free to ban Oatmeal. If he acts fucking stupid. I'm just saying, like, I don't have time for anyone.
Okay, what's up with this?
If anyone
seeing
acts
what I'm
sus,
seeing?
Looks
they
like
get the ban hammer.
shit.
They're using Bellwether. Damn. That means
Bye
Bloom's
bye
behind
Oatmeal.
all of this.
Hearty
Oh, man,
breakfast
they're
is
manipulating
gone.
people into voting for Thrust.
Know what? Should be easy to refactor this to push against Thrust.
Ah, that's genius. Do it.
Alright, so what are we doing now? Are we leaving? Leave the intel.
Now get the hell
zone.
out of there.
I'm trying. Alright, let's get into our Uber. And let's... Ooh, have a smartwatch. Alright. We might finish this tonight, I don't know. Depends on how quick we get these operations. Operations! Are quite operational!
Okay,
now,
I'm out.
now they're
Josh is
sad,
working on
girl.
changing the invite algorithm to screw
Believe
Thrust.
me, he raped me. Why do you have a penis then?
One of the other candidates had a campaign rally.
According to my mother, men can't
I
get
might
raped.
just meet you there.
Also, I'm not gay. I'm not into that shit. LGBT needs to get fucking self-checked. They're like, please believe us. It's not working. We need to beg now. Where? Fucking loser. Honestly, when do I have the time? Like, that is the question that's gonna ring true in my head. Thank you for making Watch Dogs wildly more interesting, by the way. But, like, when do I have the time to rape anybody? And plus, if I was gonna rape somebody, they'd be hot. Not a 30-year-old man in his mom's basement. You wish I was raping you at that point. It's like, please, show my anus some love. No. Because you're gonna die alone, man. I'm not telling you this, you're gonna die alone. Because even I don't want you. My standards are exceptionally high.
Yo, Teresa Moretti seems to have a shot.
If Invite gets its way, no election is safe. Bellwether has the power to influence every voter in the whole damn country.
And Thrust was gonna be the guy covering for him. That's why he's so important.
Well, ever since we messed with Invite's code, Congressman Thrust has taken a hit in the polls. Invite is freaking
Are they all
out.
just hanging around here?
You gotta hear what we recorded, all right? This is Thrust talking to Mary Catskill, Invite's CEO.
Can't you do something? It's all going wrong.
Let's meet in person. I have something that will square this away.
Oh, thank goodness. Let's meet at my penthouse.
Up the security and I'll see you there.
Thanks so much, Mary. We'll keep it all on the QT.
I'll go record what's happening. We'll use it against him.
And I will help you out. Your carriage awaits, sir.
Why, thank you, sir.
What the fuck? I like the relationship Wrench and Marcus have. They seem like real bros. Nerds, but bros nonetheless.
Something tells me security's gonna be crazy.
I did some research. Whole place has security cams. We can use
Cop
those
just
to find
watched
out
me
what's
run
up.
red light.
Security cams to break their security.
You know it.
The vote's one of the few things people got left.
You know Invite's tracking everybody's voting patterns.
Are they losing,
Of
like,
course. Why wouldn't they?
Steam or something? We had so many people
This
claiming
Invite
rape, and now
thing
they're
drives
just
me nuts.
gone.
I mean, companies
I mean, if you were
all the
hell-bent
time,
on making
they're
people
so
believe it, you should
fucking
keep going.
insidious.
They control all the traffic. They know everything about everybody and how to take advantage of it.
You're not selling the lie right now, Sir Doofus. I don't know what their real name is. We're just gonna call them Sir Doofus. Just sounds right because a lot of them are from the UK. I mean that would make sense, right? Sir Doofus, it's the UK reference to being knighted. Their knight is the greatest doofus in this country. So, like, where are we going here? Not this way. Maybe it's around the other side.
Hey, Marcus, hold on, man, you're losing me.
Hurry the fuck up, Wrench.
That shit crazy.
You stepped in shit.
My fault. Sorry.
Okay, here we go. Oh, stomach aches. Stomach ache.
I can't put it down for more than a couple of minutes. Yeah, and I haven't spent...
Okay. Now what?
Security cam controls up on the top of that building.
I'll go take a look-see.
I'm gonna scout the area, see if I can see to the penthouse directly.
Check in on your laptop. You want to see what goes down.
You okay, Winnie? This ought to be good.
Mr. Nemec. Well, I'm surprised. Surprised.
You look like you shot the bed.
That's hardly fair. Now, you and Miss Catskill made promises
I
to...
never promised you anything, Mark.
Promises are something a 5-year-old says, Mark.
Blackmail, is it?
I know. I wish I'd come up with something better, but... the cliche still works.
This state forgives sexual dalliances far more than it does drug abuse, Mark.
I am a United States congressman.
Long story fucking short, Marky baby. Your numbers are tanking, and we can't afford that. Now it's time for Plan B. You do remember what Plan B is, don't you?
And here are the schematics. If you're interested.
I thought your program would get me re-elected.
No, miracles are for losers, Mark. Don't you want to earn this yourself? Now, anything goes wrong, remember, you just keep your mouth shut. Unlike you in those photos. Again, I'm so sorry about those. I'll try better next time.
Wow. That's just messed up.
You see that? Dushan's part of this.
Man, there is a ton of activity going on over there.
Marcus, the building just went off the grid. We can't get in or see inside.
I gotta get over there. There's gotta be some evidence of what's going on.
I'm on top of the next building. You can get to his penthouse from up here. Plenty of cranes for that.
On my way.
Right, but and you can't
What?
at the same time, so you gotta stop wherever you are.
Oh, he should have told me while I was still up there. God damn it, Wrench. We gotta use the crane. Let's see. Ooh. How we go? We're doing this. We're going that building. Let's see. Slowly. Ooh. And to answer your question, no, I have not. Let's see. Oh. We're almost there, Oh.
Yo, French.
Hey, Marcus. How's it going?
Yo, check it out.
Huh?
You can see the whole city from here.
Whole lot of people out there, man. Whole lot of people.
Yeah, getting screwed.
You don't even feel it. Just numb.
It's fucked up. You know it's gonna be a hell of a fight, turning them back into people.
Fucking A, man. Okay, dude. You find the evidence, and I'll monitor exit strategy.
I mean, you've been showing dick pics all the time. That name doesn't mean much to me. Like, I'm actually thinking about it. Like, I don't recall that name from anywhere. So, I'm not really worried about it.
Hey, is that
We
the
gotta
congressman?
get-
No, I do believe that is a helicopter.
Fuck you.
We gotta get over there somehow. I think this could work, actually. Here we go. Let's see. I'm trying to think of where I've ever heard that name before, but I can't. It doesn't ring a bell. Oh, I'm pushing R2 instead of X. I keep thinking that this is another game where you push X to leap over things. Alright, let's see. First it's, you raped me. And then it's, have you ever heard of this place? I'm like, no. Should I have? Haley's a name I stole. Oh. It's more or less the same thing about eating fetuses. You need psychological help, that's for sure. Let's see. Oh, crap, how are we gonna get there? Oh, how are we going to get up there? Oh, here we go. Let's see. We go this way, I guess. You have to steal names to act like a victim, and usually it means you're fake as shit for a reason. You know what I mean? So. It's also stupid that you try to act like a victim, yet you're telling yourself at the exact same time. Like, how does that work? You act like a victim, yet you're telling yourself that you're not a victim. You're just a poser and a fake. Like, think about all the actual victims that don't get justice for people like that. I mean, realistically. If you sit here and pretend you're a victim when you're not, it takes away from people who are actually victims. It's a scummy practice in and of itself. I mean, if you were actually a victim, you'd have some sense of credibility. Well, to some extent, I would assume. But then you come in here nonstop under dozens of different names, pretending that you're a rape victim. Oh, Tibbs raped me. But I don't want to show proof. And I'm also acting like a sus weirdo, changing my name to a bunch of random things, including dude names. According to my mother, dudes can't get raped. That's why I had to get the fuck over it. But then I'm sitting here, trying to process this information. And then you're like, talk about eating fetuses and shit. Oh, fuck me, I squashed myself. Oops. Like, the question I have here is, how do you expect anyone to take you seriously? I mean, realistically, like, I'm not trying to be mean. I don't know why I'd be nice to you at this point, but, like, I guess it's because I'm trying to figure out how to approach the conversation. If you are, in fact, a victim of sexual assault in some way, why the constant name changes? Why are you acting like someone you're not? You know, like, it doesn't make any sense. It kind of makes you seem like an inbred wacko at that point. Why are you acting like an inbred wacko, for that matter? Like, the level of stupidity is damning, actually. Triangle. Like, It's the one thing I don't really understand is why you'd have to fake it to that level. And that yet you expect people to take you seriously. Oh, there it goes. Marcus fell to his death. I'm really bad with these cranes. But yeah, that's kind of the point at hand, is that if you really were a victim of sexual assault, you wouldn't be acting like this much of a whack job. And I mean, I get that mental illness is a thing, but you don't wear it well. I don't think I've ever seen anyone ever wear it well, but like honestly, it shows that you have something deeply wrong with your brain if you think that this is normal behavior. And especially if you think that that's how victims normally showcase that they're a victim. It's like, oh, I was a victim of rape, and I'm gonna change my name, and I talk about eating fetuses the whole time. Wow. You look like a fucking retard. I'm not trying to be mean either. It's simply how it looks. I mean, anyone's gonna tell you the same. Like, if you sit here and act like you have something mentally fucked up wrong with your brain, people are going to question that. And the reality is that if you sit here long enough, you're going to grow my channel.
I'm ready to go in. Play me
and prove
fresh.
my point all in one swoop. Why are you acting like a victim when you're not? I mean, there's a lot of behavioral problems there that showcase that you definitely belong in a group home somewhere. I mean, I'm not trying to single you out or make you look like a fool. I think you do that well enough on your own. But that brings another question into play. Why do you act like a jackass? Like...
Where are we on wiping the Congressman's cloud?
That's done, but there's a team at Invite scrubbing the backups, too.
They're good at this?
They're the best computer forensics team we have. You pay top dollar, you get top talent.
They're scrubbing the evidence.
Get us access, Marcus, before it all gets wiped.
I'll get you inside the system. Once I do, you use the botnet to brute force your way in and download everything you can.
But once you start downloading, they'll know you're inside.
It wouldn't be a party if they didn't. And I've got a surprise for them.
Consultants tell us that you're looking a little corporate these days. I mean, it might fly when you're in D.C., but tomorrow, Jeremy has some great ideas. You know, more of a hipster vibe, if you see what I'm saying. You can't come off as a parody of a hipster, so we're going to confine it to some subtle touches, you know, eyeglasses, vest, a little scruffy, and so on, you know. Trust me. Also, your word choice. We need to jazz it up a bit. Well, for example, don't say things like jazz it up. But for serious, I've got a specialist in tech speech. We'll have you toss out a few phrases on the Sunday shows. Again, you know, subtle, 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 subtle.
Sucker. Get lost.
I'm going home. Keep moving. I said, excuse me, but you can use this old thing. Get that? Alrighty. Stop.
These accounts are just starting to sound like meth heads visiting Walmart in the middle of the night. Simplest explanation:
You're in.
meth, crack,
Do your
and
thing.
bipolar. Yep.
We got us a DedSec intruder!
Track him down!
Your exit strategy is base to control. Be on alert. Possible targets near your location.
I kind of like the way the static looks when you roll. Okay, we gotta figure out where the hell the exit is. There it is.
Congressman, just spitballing a few ideas here. The valley is behind you. All the entrepreneurs love you for the access step you passed, and that is locked up. But we can't forget the recycle heads. You gotta sound the right notes on the environment, or some greeny loonies will peel off the boats on the left. So I say you announce a new Recycle Your Life program. It doesn't need any actual substance. Just keep saying recycle your life as often as you can. If you get pressed for details, refer folks to me. I'll baffle him with bullshit, no problem.
Oh! I didn't know you could do this. I did not know you could do this.
This is crazy!
I did not know you could do that. I did not know you could do that. I did not know you could do that.
We have an alert on a possible felon near your location. Over.
Squad, the situation has escalated. Send another unit to assist.
God damn it.
Squad, suspect is in a vehicle and attempting to flee.
I'm not attempting to flee. I am succeeding in fleeing.
Squad, we have a civilian down!
Be advised, units are en route to the suspect's location.
sight. Covering our sector. We'll find him.
We've got a patrol car in pursuit of suspect.
They're really on my ass, aren't they?
Squad, things are getting dicey. We could use some backup. He's driving like a maniac. Someone needs to take him down.
We're going to head him off. Be advised, a patrol car has been dispatched after the
We need to
suspect.
take him down fast.
Dispatch to squad. Suspect is swimming away.
Squad, do any other units still have a visual?
I got waves to deal with.
The suspect is in the bay.
Let's see.
We're in pursuit. Suspect is in view.
We're in pursuit. He won't get away from us.
Apparently they stopped Winter. Yeah.
Squad, suspect is swimming.
Yeah, squad, stand by.
that I couldn't climb that is pathetic. Are you fucking for real right now?
Yo, Satara, I'm ready to go in. Play me something fresh. They're scrubbing the evidence.
Get us access, Marcus, before it all gets wiped.
I'll get you inside the system. Once I do, you use the botnet to brute force your way in and download everything you can.
But once you start downloading, they'll know you're inside.
It wouldn't be a party if they didn't. And I've got a surprise for them.
Already done. This isn't our first rodeo.
What? Again?
Damn it! I'll bring him down!
What was that?
Ooh!
Where are we on wiping the Congressman's cloud?
That's done, but there's a team at Invite scrubbing the backups, too.
They're good at this?
They're the best computer forensics team we have. You pay top dollar, you get top talent.
That's what I want to hear.
Be advised, we have reports of previously identified targets.
Still can't get in. Start the upload.
Hey, friend. You lost?
You're in. Do your thing.
Red sent us a visitor. Intruder! What is going on? Come on.
We got us a DedSec intruder!
Possible target or targets have been reported near your location.
Your exit strategy is ready. Oh man, you're gonna love this.
God, motherfucking damn it! Who the fuck get that bitch SMG? I'm not down with this. We have to do this so fucking quietly. Like a super stealth mission.
Yo, Satara, I'm ready to go in. Play me something fresh.
Try to find a way to reconnect the building to the grid.
Don't worry, I'll get you inside the system. Then use the botnet to brute force your way in and download everything you can.
But once you start downloading, they'll know you're inside.
Wouldn't be a party if they didn't. And I've got a surprise for them.
How is this happening?
Who's this punk?
Hey, you!
I got one of those hackers here.
Weird. Could you be any dumber?
Entitled scumbag!
Where are we on wiping the Congressman's cloud?
That's done, but there's a team at Invite scrubbing the backups, too.
They're good at this?
They're the best computer forensics team we have. You pay top dollar, you get top talent.
That's what I want to hear.
I have an alert on a possible target near your location. Over.
Still can't get in. Start the upload.
God damn. This mission's getting aggravating. It's like you have to fend them all off at the same time. The respawn points fucking suck. And also, it's kind of hard to stealth these people because they can see you coming a mile away, it seems like.
Yo, Satara, I'm ready to go in. Play me something fresh.
Already done. This isn't our first rodeo.
Try to find a way to reconnect the building to the grid.
Don't worry, I'll get you inside the system. Then use the botnet to brute force your way in and download everything you can.
Right. Once you start downloading, they'll know you're inside.
Wouldn't be a party if they didn't. And I've got a surprise for them.
Where are we on wiping the Congressman's cloud?
That's done, but there's a team at Invite scrubbing the backups, too.
They're good at this?
They're the best computer forensics team we have. You pay top dollar, you get top talent.
That's what I want to hear.
No, that is not okay.
What's going on?
No way. You're in. Do your thing. crazy! Yeah!
We're done.
Marcus, we got their plan B. They're going after the voting machines.
Voting machines? Aren't those pretty protected?
They only protect the data after the vote. With the invite data, they can ignore ballots before a voter pulls a lever.
Josh found out where they keep the machines. He's waiting for you outside Fort Point.
Fort Point? On my way.
Oh, and Marcus, you might want to bring some explosives.
I was hoping you'd say that.
How do I bring explosives?
What are you doing?
Alright, so meet Josh near Fort Point. That's way over here. So, hold on. DedSec has to stop Thrust's last desperate attempt to steal the election. He needs to be taught a lesson in democracy. Okay. Research. Electroshock. Throw R with R1. Simultaneous burst. Explosive. Throw with R1.
Shouldn't somebody call the police?
Let's see. Nothing Google can't solve, right? Watch Dogs 2, how to get explosive device. Let's see. How do you get explosive in Watch Dogs 2? It costs 4 research, requires... Okay, but what does that mean?
Is everybody okay?
What's happening?
Explosive device. Well, no, that's Watch Dogs. Oh, here we go. Watch Dogs 2 wiki. Okay. It's an upgrade for tinkering research pass. To leave the blast, access the equipment wheel. There's an equipment wheel? How the fuck do you get the equipment wheel? Cops are right there. Being profiled by the cops. Following me around and everything. It's because I'm black, isn't it? Alright. How the hell does this work? Yeah, start. Research. Okay. You go to Tinkering Gadgets. Throw with R1. You should be able to throw it regardless, though. But if I can't throw it, that means I don't have it. Okay. This is aggravating. I have them, but I can't ever use them. Ugh. Ready to use. Are you fucking sure? Throw with R1, then detonate with L1. Alright. Maybe I have to buy them. Let's go to a pawn shop, I guess. Like the hell if I know how this works. It's a fast shop to a pawn shop. Watch Dogs 2. No explosive device option. Homeland Security comes up. I'm looking for Watch Dogs, you goddamn. That didn't sound good. I don't know what the hell that was.
It's like exercise.
Why the what?
Are you fucking for real right now? Bro, I was shopping here, you asshole. Fucking players this game. What even is happening here? Objective. Unfucking believable. Go give me peace of mind. Dead sex supporter my ass. Guy interrupted my shopping spree. Now I'll never know.
Wow! Huh?
What are they doing in my session? I shut off game invasions. There's no way we can be able to join. We get toxic here. He's like, that guy's coming after me. Fucking pissing me off. Session. Coming in here, ruining my thrift shop.
It's okay. We'll be okay. Hey!
Oh!
Oh!
Somebody is shooting down here. I heard it. You need to send out the police.
Anyway. Yes, I shot them to death. I'm not really bothered by that either. Come and interrupt my fucking good time. Like, bring explosive devices. How the fuck do I do that? Are they gonna give them to me during this mission? Like, what's going on here? Anyway. We lose a door. As I roll off the tree. Destroy the misunderstandings.
Check everywhere!
Hold on, what time is it? Hour 36.
Well, it will be okay.
Alright. We're gonna call it here, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. We'll do... Actually, I think we're gonna call it for the night. We've been on here long enough. Tomorrow, you guys know the usual. I'll be on here tomorrow. We'll do some streams. We'll have a good time. Winter will be here. It'll be lots of fun. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Deuces.